Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your October reading. We're going to take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Sagittarius. And the message that I'm getting right off the bat is, come a little bit closer, I won't bite. Okay, we're going to take a look and see what this is. This is a general reading. It can be love, it can be career, it can be family, anything in your life that's going on. But that's the overall general message that I'm getting. This could actually be somebody getting a new job and you're being trained and you're too far away and they're like, come on, come closer, I'm not going to bite you. So it doesn't have to be something negative, although some of us, if we still have that little bit of edge of anger, of feeling like we were betrayed somehow, that could come through. But for the majority of you beautiful Sagittarians, this is about victory. We're going to take a look at your end. We're going to look at the opposing side, the past rolling into the present and the present rolling into the future, the first 2 weeks and the second 2 weeks of October. So the victory card, this is about you standing out in a crowd and saying, you know what, I did it. I freaking did it. This is about you saying, yeah, I can come closer now. I know you're not going to bite me, right? This is absolute confidence with the Six of Swords. And I love the energy of the Six of Swords because this means you're in your actual element, Sagittarius. This means that you are ready for some excitement. You are actually getting out there and you're dabbling in it and you're putting energy and effort into whatever it is that actually makes you excited about your life, whatever's going on in your life. This is about victory in front of people where you can celebrate with others, other like-minded individuals just like you. However, this is a path that only you can choose, Sag. So if this is a person that is coming in, marching in, and they're standing out in the crowd, everything I just described, but it's someone else that's coming in, you have to make the decision if you want to move forward with this individual. Whether it's a company, whether it's a family member, I doubt that for many of you this feels more like romance. It feels like love, but one-on-one. So this would be you in a relationship with your job, with a romantic partner for most of you. But this is picking a path of how you want to move forward in a very victorious way. What direction are you going to go this time? Are you going to come closer to this person? Let's see who you're dealing with in a moment. But this is a moment where you get to choose what direction you want to go. One of these paths are quick and fast to our destiny. Whatever it is your goal is, whatever your outcome is, your intentions are going to be set and you're going to achieve it very rapidly. The other one is, I'm going to enjoy life. I'm going to have some fun, some excitement. I'm going to and have some adventure in life while you're still going to achieve the same goal. It's just going to take a little longer. So this is a path that only you can make toward your own inner victory and victory all around you. You know, that I love the way that guy rides on that horse because he's very confident in himself, standing up straight and looking down, you know, looking at the crowd like, yes, I did it. And that's what I think a lot of you are going to do. This may be a riding type situation where you need to get close to somebody, a group of 5-6 people. That could be 5-6 companies for some of you, but it looks like a group. 5 to 6 people are in the group. You have that, this is the, I'm giggling because this is the arrows of love, all right? That is Cupid's arrow right there. So some of you, it is actually about love. And this is details. So this is communication going back and forth, and it's positive communication, a equal flow back and forth with some of you. You're going to meet somebody that's going to make you want to make this decision. So if you've been single for a long time, and let's face it, Mercury is in retrograde at the time I'm recording this, and boy, the shadow period was horrible. It really made a lot of people feel stuck. I'm recording this on September 24th for the month of October, and we're just moving into the actual retrograde itself, and the shadow period was very intense. A lot of emotional ebb and flow. You know, sometimes I'd be filled with joy and then out and then in and out. It was crazy. It didn't even feel like a circle. It just felt like in and out. So that is a good indication of what some of you may be dealing with. But this is a situation where you have communication going back and forth, and it's very positive, where again, you need to make a choice. Head over heart. Some of you, this is a choice between two jobs. For a lot of you, this is going to be a choice between your career and a romantic partner. And this is part of your destiny. This is part of what you were meant to do, is make this decision. Whichever you choose, you you will get your desired outcome again. But one is going to take longer, and one is going to be a little bit faster, and only you can make that decision, because it has to sit right inside of us. If it doesn't sit right inside of us, then it gets all... Now, if this is about signing contracts and writing, make sure that the contracts, if you can wait until Mercury goes direct, that is going to be in your best interest. But for a lot of you, this is actually, remember I said it could be somebody from the past returning, because Mercury is retrograde. So this could be mental telepathy for some of you, absolutely. But the majority of you, this is not mental telepathy. This is you knowing that this is someone or something destined for your path right in front of you. Like it's tangible. It's right in front of you in the humanistic world. So let's take a look at whomever or whatever you're dealing with, the past into the present. And then when I'm done, we'll go through and look at the next 2 weeks, the present into the future. They are starting off with the Two of Wands in the exact same position as you are. Exactly on the same path. Are you going to pick the same path together? If you're in a relationship, you might be looking at going different directions. Their career may be taking them somewhere, or yours. And that somewhere may be obsessively working, or it may be actually relocating. We're going to look a little bit further. You might have some issues with your throat. I keep trying to clear my throat. There may be something that you need to communicate. Obviously, for some of you, you do. Because this is a decision that you're going to have to make. And it may close your throat chakra, where you're going to be doing this a lot. You ever been around somebody when they want to say something and they... but they don't say anything. They just keep clearing their throat. That's exactly what they're doing. And I feel you may be going through that now, or you will in the first 2 weeks of October. So you both are on a path right now where you need to make decisions. You and the company, you and that person. You need to make a choice. And it's got to be victorious for both sides for it to be amazing. And I feel you're going to have that. Let's see what else they want you to know. Well, we have the Princess of Cups. You see, they need to make a decision whether they want to offer you an apology, whether they want to offer you love, a job offer, something that's going to open up your heart, and you're going to devote your energy and attention to it. But remember, this is a choice that only you can make. So when they come in with this offer and they're contemplating it now, you may not have spoken with them in 7-8 months, and some of you it's 7-8 years. Okay, it's two separate groups right there in that time frame. It's not weeks. Okay, it's not weeks, it's not days. But these are people who have already experienced the emotional imbalance that comes from being separated from our soul connection. So Sag, let's take a look a little bit at the detail. And you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Some of you, you're dealing with a Gemini. Others of you, and you may have this in your chart, or they do. I also feel Virgo is attached to this, but let's see as we go along. I hope you're doing well. If you guys are staying safe, I am so happy for you. You take good care of yourself. Whatever is going on, there was an imbalance, and it was not an equal situation. It wasn't ebb and flow. It wasn't moving freely and clearly. Somebody was taking more in this relationship, and I feel it was them. They did it to you. And we have the Five of Cups, and here's why. Because the Five of Cups is talking about guilt when it's in the reverse, and that is the opposite side. It doesn't matter what end, we have to go through both experiences. So that means in the past, it was in reverse. They are feeling guilty now because of what happened in the past. I think you guys pulled your power back, Sag. I think you said, you know what, that's it. If it's a job, you said, that's it. I'm not going to do this anymore. If this is a person, you're like, no. And that is what's making you rise into this Six of Wands. So whether you've done this yet or not, some of you are going to do this and you're going to leave the job and say, you know what, I'm finding a new job. The Eight of Wands is sending your resume out, sending your contracts out, and starting to look for something brand new. It's up to each of us, you know, how we perceive this reading. Yes, you could be making a choice when it comes to a twin flame dynamic. Most definitely you can be. And I will be doing love readings separate, but right now we are looking at the overall general reading. It's going to encompass love. Whatever it is, it's about change. Change is getting ready to happen. And I know you guys are feeling it. And you have been feeling it over my last several, gosh, I think for a couple months almost, Sagittarian readings. Take a look at those readings. They're amazing. And I've had a lot of people who are Sagittarius coming in and working with me. And I know you guys are getting ready to blossom. So if you're feeling stuck, this change is going to help you unstuck. And there may be fear attached to it, absolutely. But whatever it is, they're saying don't worry. It's going to be perfect for you. It's going to make you feel good again. Wands are about you. It's all about Sagittarius energy. It's about feeling excited about life in general. Feeling excited about the new future in front of you and wanting these changes. But equally needing to make sure that you're picking the right path for you, because if you pick the wrong path, it's going to be a backward spiral. It'll be a lot of added weight on your shoulders if you choose a path that doesn't feel right inside of you. They may have had a player energy, or you may have done this to them, but 100% this is talking about you. Leo, Aries, and a Sagittarius individual. Somebody who can get on their horse fearless and move into that victory stage. And some of you have an in and out type of a relationship that's getting ready to turn into a permanent relationship. This could very well be a soul connection. Some of you refer to it as a twin flame dynamic. The inner you connecting so that you can make the right choice this time. That is what I see coming into play in this. You're going to know whether you want to be with this person, whether you want to be in this situation. This may have been a family dynamic where there was a lot of weight added on from somebody younger than you. It looks like a sibling, like an adult, you know, between the age of 30 and 50, where you may have even been estranged from each other. But this communication going back and forth is what's going to reunite the two of you and let go of past history is what I'm hearing. Let go of past history. And it's going to change the dynamic in that relationship, whether you choose to even be in one with them or not. It's going to change. It's going to change you. And it's going to lead you to feeling like, I got it going on. I know exactly what to do now as I move forward into my own life and the changes around me. So bravo and well done. So let me pull their energy, and then I'm going to pull detail. I'm doing this one a little bit different than the other readings, only because that's what I'm being guided to do. So let's see what or who you may be in this unit with. You may have been away from this person for a long time, and that put a lot of burden in two different locations, both of you in two separate locations. And that has been a lot of weight. You've had the responsibility over there, and they've had the responsibility over there. Maybe through the pandemic, you guys were separated, and now you're coming back around together. This is a brand new chapter with this person, and I definitely feel Taurus is in this reading. And I already said Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Gemini might be in this reading as well. Yes, this is a family. Look at this, the 10 of Cups. This is somebody with these cups and these wands, somebody that you truly want to be with, somebody that used to take too much, but they do love you and they do want a new beginning with you. Some of you, you haven't even been in a relationship with them, but it's coming through and it's going to be incredibly good this time because you are going to be victorious. You are setting the stage for the dynamics of the future. That's what I just saw. You're setting, I saw a stage actually. You're setting the stage, like placing little chairs here and there. You're setting the stage for a new dynamic in your life. And that new dynamic, that's what's going to make you like sing and project and want to enjoy life again. This new chapter is going to be filled with a multitude of different options and emotional love of your job, love of your new project, love of your painting. This is about painting for some of you. Painting with acrylics. So that's what it looks like, because it's dripping like acrylics do. So this is going to be really big, and maybe just through the conversation alone, the back and forth conversation, is when you're going to start getting dreamy in your brain, in your creative expansion. You see, when you light the fire back in you and you get excited, that's when you beautiful Sagittarians, you start getting these beautiful ideas and concepts. And that inner knowing is going to follow this time. So it's going to be different dynamic, where it's going to be equal. Just like the Eight of Wands, it will become equal for the two of you, creating abundance. And they want it too. They want it too. So if this is a job offer, you guys may be moving far away for sure. But this is a situation where there is distance between the two of you for quite some time. And this change is going to bring you back around. So the Two of Wands isn't even picking a path necessarily for some of you on how to get there, other than how do I get to my partner, because I don't want to do this anymore. You're already with them. You've just been completely separated. So it's a lovely energy coming through here. Truly, it is a lovely energy. Take a step back and really look at this situation, because they're saying, come a little closer. I won't hurt you. I'm not going to bite you. So reevaluate everything that's going on around you. Is this really the relationship you want? Is this really the job that you want? And open up, because when you are open and your fire is lit, there is no stopping you. You will stand out in a crowd. You're the life of the party. It's just like all eyes are going to be on you, whatever it is you're going to do. Some of you, it will be laughter. It will be laughter. I don't mean that you're a comedian, like not a professional comedian, although I guess you could be, but that's not what I'm seeing. It's just like a lot of fun, a lot of enjoyment in life. And the Ten of Wands is here. It's coming out again. This is a completion that's going to lead to the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands means you are 100% in alignment within you. This is the right opportunity. This is the right situation for you. Yeah, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is independent and solo. You've been single for a long time, or they have. And this is an opportunity to connect. But you have to open up and have courage and strength in order to be with this person. I feel like they may make your heart go pitter-patter. And again, I don't mean to make this about love of a person, because I'm going to do separate love readings, because we have a lot of people going to fall in love, reconnect with love. It's going to be amazing over the next 6 months. So I'm bringing those back. But right now, this is the general reading. So this is love on any level. Love of your job. Some of you are going to relocate, and I feel for a lot of you, I know it's repetitive, but you and the other person have a lot of pairing cards. You see, they and you, the World card. You've been far apart. You live in 2 different areas. The job is in a different location. But there's so much excitement and love attached to this. I love what I do. Okay, that kind of love for some of you. And others, it's like, oh, baby, you know, I'm going to get on this Knight of Horse and I am going to have some fun. Now let's pull out a card here, another one for the next 2 weeks, because that was the last 2 weeks coming in the end of October. So you will be reuniting. Make sure you're taking care of your health. And I think I mentioned that in the beginning. Stay well, be safe, because your health is very important right now, especially this group of you. This coming back around is going to be a very important part of your health. So surrender to whatever's going on around you so that you can reunite with this job, you can reunite with this person, whatever it is. I'm going to pull a romance angel and then I'll pull an angel card for you. Give me 1 second. And please thumbs up this video. Let's help other Sagittarians rise up just like we're helping you, because that's what we really want to do, right? We want to make sure it's a beautiful place for us all to live in. Be playful as you go forward through the whole month of October, particularly in the first 2 weeks. Be playful with everyone around you. Be playful with experimenting with your job, with the way you communicate with other people. And just be open to whatever it is that's coming your way. Make the effort. If you have something to say, it's time to say it. If this is a person you love, it's very important that you make the effort. Because again, you both are making a decision if you want to be together, how you're going to come together, what avenues you're going to take, if it's a unit coming together, or if you're even going to part ways. This is really, really lovely. It truly is. It's a very beautiful it's heartfelt for some of you. So I should put this as the love reading because it's really lovely. And if I feel it, I will do, I may do a bonus reading for you guys. So we have the card of Rochelle. All right. And Rochelle is saying, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming into you. So follow your heart. And when you light the fire inside of you, it is going to open up you to everything on the material plane. Prosperity in a big, huge way. So I hope you guys have an amazing month. Thumbs up and thank you for watching. Much love.